Hello. Oh, my new setup here. So, first intro. That's important. It's 7:30. I was so wrong. Hi, you guys. Only 20 people here. That's fine. I want to do this more often. I'm sorry that I didn't do it for a while. Was it 2 weeks? I didn't do a live stream. It's bad. There will be more driving live streams in the next few weeks because there's a lot coming up. When you've never been here, good evening, Photostorm. Jürgen is here. Javi, I remembered, is here. Finally, waiting for 10 minutes. What's going on? Hey Marcus, happy Easter. You now have 4 Ionity chargers I've seen. He's early for a change. I'm early for a change. Hi Darren, everything cool? My god, so many people. Chris, invest your money in a Ferrari. Sure. Inigo is here. It's not bad. You have to rest from time to time. Yeah. No, this is not work. This is okay. If it's not 10 hours or something. Hugh B. He's new. Never read you. Hi. It's nice to see nice new people. That's cool. If you've never been here, let's talk EV. Going through a bit of news happening since the last stream. Then channel news, then we talk about a special topic, and then we just talk whatever comes on the live stream, because this is just fun, right? But let's go into, hey, Adrian is here. Wow, morning hair. No, that's normal hair, not morning. Long hair is out, I see. I thought I'd do this today and see how many comments I get. Evening with from Chester, England. Cool. But let's go through a bit of news. First, Xiaomi. I have a phone of Xiaomi. What is it? 9T Pro, Mi 9T Pro, something like this. It was fun. Is going into electric car business, but I don't think they are building electric cars. I think they want to get software running for self-driving, something like this. But in February there was a rumor, and then they denied it, and now they have officially announced it. So I don't know why it's the thing. Next thing was Mercedes EQS. I contacted Mercedes because the world premiere of the whole car is in 11 days, April 15th. Man, look at the interior. It's just screen. I mean, hello. Interior looks nice. Olivia is here. A cat is downstairs. Maybe he's coming up later. But interior looks really nice. Look at that. Looks very clean, very stylish. Not a cheap car. 100,000 euros it will start. They already said that it will be, I think, 100 kilowatt-hour battery, but over 700 kilometers. I think it was 770 or something, WLTP range. We'll see. And I contacted Mercedes, of course, if I can be around that, the world premiere somehow, or if there's an event to look at the car, something like this. Next, ID4 was delivered to customers. Where are you opening on this side? You have to come here. I have 4 monitors in front of me, 3 here, and then 1 is up there where I can see myself what the camera is filming, so I can check if exposure and everything is alright, and I'm in frame and whatever. I use it more for if I film myself for videos in here, that I can see everything is fine. Not this tiny screen. It's a, what is it, 23-inch monitor, I think. Yeah, I think so. But the same as me in September, in Dresden and in Wolfsburg, they gave the ID4 to the first official people. There were deliveries before that, but again, this was, I think this is Wolfsburg, right? Doesn't look like Dresden where I was, or maybe it's a different thing. No, it's fine, it's Wolfsburg. But there was a couple who got the first ID4. Very, very interesting and good start. What I have seen, where is that? I've seen that in the States only 470 or so were not licensed. Where people got the car. And one of them is Mark. Is Mark here? Mark got his car. He sent me a few pictures. He has a blue ID4. Looks awesome. Then Nissan Ariya was spotted driving. Quieter here. It looks okay. It looks nice, the Ariya. I understand what Nissan is doing, but I'm always disappointed with companies that when their first real EV, that what they want to really do, range and whatever, is a great car, a normal size car like the Leaf is, and then they go to a SUV. I don't know. They think they will sell more when it's an SUV. I don't know. It looks good. It's not an ugly car, but you know me, I'm not the biggest SUV fan, and SUVs are just easy. It's just a lot of space to put batteries in, and small cars like Peugeot E208, Opel Corsa E and stuff like this, they're hard to do, so I'm rooting for them. Next, Kia already has, for the EV6, has over 21,000 reservations in Korea. I don't know about Europe, they haven't said that anywhere. I'm one of them. I pre-ordered this one, a GT. I don't know which color. We'll see. We'll see when it when we get there. And again, we'll talk about the whole thing in a minute because it's awesome. Next thing was Ionity. Nothing happening with Ionity. I don't know what's going on. So it's not a lot. Seemed in the last few weeks, construction has started in Portugal, but this is the same site, just on different sides of the highway. In Belgium, and 3 in Spain, and 1 in the Netherlands. And when you look what went live, it's, I think, only 1. Yes, 1 in Wolfsburg. So Ionity is pretty stale right now. Nothing's happening. As you can see, in Germany, nothing new. Here, this is in Poland, yes. This is in, only this one. It's the only one in construction in Germany. But Spain is big, and then Portugal now has 4. What about here? Wales had nothing. Ireland has more. Look, there's 2 now. Oh. And Scotland. And then Norway has, of course, way more. And then it ends up here. That's sad. That I don't know what's happening with them. I think they have money problems. Nothing's going on. Okay, let's first I look through your comments, then we do channel news, and then we talk about our topic. I pre-ordered an EQS. Oh my god. Oh god, where was I? Evening, no bathrobe today? No, it's 17 degrees in here, 18 even. I don't need a bathrobe, it's fine. Hey, Björn mentioned you in his live stream. Really? What did he say, that I suck? No, what did he say? That's why I want to know that. What did he say? It's Easter today. EQS looks wild. It looks good, yeah. I've pre-ordered EQS. Hello, here, that's Wolfsburg. Good evening, early start this time. No, I always start them on 7:20, but now it's 7:30. So ID4 in my neighborhood this week. Cute. EQS is epic. I think it's just expensive, but I think it will be an epic car. I have to see that. Ariya. Is it not Ariya? Is it Ariya, not Ariya? Okay. Another Me Too project. Oh, it sounds great. For the storm. First in Germany, I've seen so many ID4s in Netherlands since December, almost as much as ID3 now. Yeah, that's true. EV world wide market is driving the SUV market. That's true. I have an ID3 and I think the ID4 is really cool. ID4 is a nice car when you need more space and if you want to sit higher. Anyone know if it's possible to buy a Skoda 4 on universal charging cable or something similar? It has single phase and 3-phase options all in one cable up to 11 kilowatt. Well, there are other charging cables that you can bring with you, and from Metron has one, and what's the name? Juice Booster, stuff like this. Even goes to 22 kilowatt. Wales has no superchargers either. Really? They don't like EVs? Ionity does not make a lot of revenue now during lockdown and home office without tourism holiday. Yes, short revenue. Denmark government has just decided they want to they want to be in the top of EV infrastructure. They will build over 600 fast chargers. Cool. Well, Germany decided 1500 or something, but who knows when and how. Chris is letting his hair down today. Where is our dressing gown? In Spain, we are forgotten by Ionity. Infrastructure is horrible for EVs so far, hence the low sales. Sorry. No, Björn didn't mention Chris. He mentioned Chris Reefer as always. Yeah, I thought so too. Why would he mention me? He doesn't even know my name, Chris. I'm sure he just knows Battery Life ID3 and then forgot about it. It makes no difference if it's 100 degrees. We want the dressing. At least that's the only mention I heard. Ionity in Portugal will suck as well, since they will not belong to Portuguese network and will be much more expensive. Oh, that's true. Wales, country of coal, not EV. Oh, okay. Let's do a bit of channel news. So, what's happening? 80 people here, only 15 likes. You know what to do? Like. Did I like? I think I liked. Jan seems to be in love with the ID4. It's nice. It's a great car. And he likes the more space. He preferred the Model X2. He loved that car to have a lot of space. I prefer ID3 because I don't need that much space. I like to drive in a smaller car if I don't need the space. Saying the guy who ordered an EV6, not ordered, reserved an EV6. Again, we talk about this in a second because that was just fun. But yeah, we know what to do. Press the dislike button. That's true. Dislike. Oh, by 25 likes, 87 people. We can get there. You know me, 100 likes and I stop the stream, so you can get rid of me with 100 likes. 27 likes. There are 88 people. If they all press the like button, I'm gone soon. No, but channel news. So this week on April 8th, so in 4 days, I get a press car from Renault, the Twingo electric, put up on screen. Do you know how it looks like? So this is the Twingo. Get the big picture here. Bing, bing. So it is a press car. I can drive however far I want to. I have to pay for power for charging myself. Renault doesn't offer that, and that's fine. I understand that. It's a very small car, still 5 doors. It will be fun to go to work. But it's only me and my wife and then the 2 dogs in the back, so that's okay. But what sucks a bit, it doesn't have CCS charging, only charges type 2, but with 22 kilowatt. I don't know if it's exactly 22 or a bit underneath. But it also has around 22 kilowatt hour battery, so it charges an hour and it's full. WLTP range is 200 kilometers. In reality, I would say 150. I want to do a Kobe test and everything. I want to do a 500 kilometer test, driving long distance with the car. I thought of 1,000 kilometers, but I'm not doing that because I calculated the whole day would be 21 hours of driving, and I'm not going to do that. But other than that, it's simple, cheap, looks okay. It starts in Germany at 24,000 euros. We have 10,000 euros of incentive, so for 15,000. Let's look at acceleration, 12.6 seconds. Power, 60 kilowatt, 82 horsepower. That's the stuff. And 135 kilometers an hour top speed, so like the Zoe. And it has usable energy, 21.3 kilowatt hours. And here you can see 22 kilowatt, but it takes an hour and 15 minutes. Charge time 0, what is this, to 130 kilometers. Okay. That must be the full range then. Yes, but again, WLTP range would be 190. I want to do all the tests and just, why does it always have to be long distance drive cars? Let's do a few. I want to test more cars and get, why am I going into buying something? Let's quit that. This will be here for 2 weeks. So from the 8th to the 22nd. On the 27th of April, which is the Tuesday, I think, I will get the next press car, and it will be a Mercedes EQA. Originally, I was planned to get in the end of March an EQC, but Mercedes contacted me that the car was in an accident and cannot be repaired, and they offered me the EQA instead just a month later. And I said, yeah, it's a new car, EQC is old, so of course I'm excited. And let's look at that car. Also SUV, it has a lot of similarities to the ID3, but also big difference. And you can see it's more as an SUV, but it has similar range. How do I get back to the normal thing? This here, yeah, that's it. So we have a usable energy, 66.5 kilowatt hours. That's more than the ID3. It has an 80 kilowatt hour battery. I don't know what they need. What is that? 13 kilowatt hours for buffer. That's a lot. But AC charging 11 kilowatt and DC charging CCS 100 kilowatts. So that's very similar. Then WLTP range 426 kilometers. Also very similar to the ID3. But it's more expensive, whereas the price in Germany starts at 47,000 euros. That sounds good, but I looked at the Mercedes site and it has nothing. If you want adaptive cruise control, seat heating and stuff like this, you easily can get to around 60,000 euros. But I want to try it. Maybe the driving comfort is amazing. It only has 140 kilowatt power, 190 horsepower, but it's, how much Newton meters does the ID3 have? 395? I can't remember. Yeah, I think so. 390. Yeah, that's looks, and it's front wheel drive, not rear wheel drive. That's different. But I want to try it, and I want to do all the tests you can imagine. Again, Rockobi tests, city consumption, all of these things. Oh, and by the way, with the Twingo, the week after I get the Twingo, I have the week off from work, so I can do stuff during the week. And do a lot of live streaming, of course. And with the EQA, I want to do the long distance travel too. So I want to do the 1,000-kilometer drive, and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully there will be not a weird lockdown that even business people, so me doing work, cannot do that, because I want to go then to Dresden and back. Not the with the Twingo, I will drive around, so in one direction back and then back to the charger of around 120 kilometers with 90 kilometers an hour. That's the best speed for long distance driving with the Twingo, with the slow charging speed. Then charge always, I have one charger on the highway on this side, and the other side, if one is blocked, I can use the other one. And it can only charge type 2, so it's a long test. But I want to do that, endurance, it would be nice. But the EQA, I really want to cover everything and have fun. Next car, I will give this car back to, my god, I have to look. 27th is Tuesday. On May 11th, I give this car back, so they pick it up. A day later, I get the next press car because I contacted Kia because of the EV6. Oh, cool, not the EV6. Because of the EV6, because Kia was never really good contact with me, because I contacted them with a press car and they said, we're here, the German department, we only want to supply people with press cars if they can help us sell cars in Germany. And I was like, isn't this a bit weird as a global company that you only want German sales? And they, yeah, but this is our budget and everything, we only do it for Germany and we're not giving you a press card. It was months away. And then I contacted them again, and it was a different person, and she said, can we see how many people watch your YouTube channel from Germany? And I showed them this. You can see that in the YouTube analytics, and it's 15%. And then she said, it's okay, you can have a Kia e-Niro. So I get the 64 kilowatt hour battery, full pack. They already sent me everything. I get it on May 12th for 2 weeks. I do all my tests with it again. Most likely not the 1,000-kilometer test, because I don't think it's necessary. Maybe, I don't know yet. I will do the Rockobi test, see what the best speed for long distance driving in Nero is because of charging with 73 kilowatt, but only to 50%. Maybe the speed is above 120. Sorry, dying. If it's above 120, then German highway Autobahn makes sense to drive a faster pace than Björn in Norway. And I'm not doing 1,000-kilometer test, which takes a whole day and costs a bit with charging. If I get the same or less result than Björn is getting, he did the test. He knows the test very well. He's very good with this. And again, the only advantage that I have, I can go maybe faster if the speed can be faster than 120 kilometers an hour that he goes. Then I could be faster, but I will test this. But that's it for the channel news. I will go through your chat and then we talk about the EV6. Where were we? We did this. We did this. Björn seems to love the he seems to be in love with the ID4. Yes. Did you actually pre-order? I thought pricing was not out yet. So for the EV6, it's not pre-order, it's reservation. For 100 euros, you can reserve the car, so you get a spot to get the car early. Maybe we should start with rock music with his guitar. The guitars are here. Does the webcam work? Yes, it works. By the way, there's my little girl, and there are the guitars. Everything here, my electric guitar and my acoustic, and that's my light in the back. Where were we? Walls has 3 superchargers coming soon. Woo! Yeah, we know what to do. Press the dislike button. Yeah. Yes, everyone thumbs down. No cat again. 50 likes, 110 people watching. We haven't mentioned, you believe it was talking about testing car, many with no knowledge on EV, and he mentioned battery life and that you knew what you were talking about. Really? That is an honor if this is true. Can you find out where that was? I want to watch that. Can you find out, can you remember when in the stream and what video? That would be very interesting. Please, please, please. How much can charge the Kia EV6? You mean what power it can charge? The same as the Ionic 5 with 230 kilowatt DC at peak. We don't know the charging curve, how long the 230 kilowatt will be. We know that it takes 18 minutes from 10 to 80%. And then when you take WLTP range, it can charge 100 kilometers of range in 4.5 minutes. Again, for example, ID3 with WLTP range can charge 260 kilometers in 30 minutes. What is that then in 100? 30 minutes divided by 2.6, that's 11.5 minutes. So that's 2 times faster, more than that. And AC is 11 kilowatt. How much lower is the ID4 than the ID3, or is it just as fast? With the same motor, it is slower because the ID4s that you can buy right now also have rear-wheel drive and 150 kilowatt, but it's a heavier car and has more wind resistant. I think it's 8.5 seconds and the ID3 is 7.3. But even the ID3 with the big battery, so instead of 58 kilowatt hours usable that I have, and 77 kilowatt hours that the Pro S ID3 has and the ID4, the normal model, is slower by almost a second. So that the weight is very important. When the ID4 will come out, or maybe it's the ID5 then that has all-wheel drive, could be different. And I don't know yet if all-wheel drive at Volkswagen will be 150 kilowatt in the back and a different motor in the front, or 2 times 150. We'll see. As fast, all the same. No, it's not as fast. ID3 with the smaller battery is faster, but with the same battery, they're very close. Looking for the review of the lovely Twingo. Me too, Twingo rules. Except better interior quality in the ID4. Well, it depends if interior quality, do you mean what stuff they used? It looks a bit a bit better in the ID4, but for me it doesn't change it anyway. Chris Hare will not fit in the Twingo. We want to see you doing burnouts with Twingo. I doubt that he can do that with the 80 horsepower. New Tesla car showroom opening in Chester, UK sometime soon, as drove by the building conversion the other day. Cool. 1,000-kilometer Twingo trial. Nope. No. Price 5,000 euro for Twingo? No. What was it? 25 and then incentives, so 15. Do the Kalo test. Yeah, I'm going there and drive Kalo. Not being delivered in the UK. Come on, we have voted about 1,000 kilometers. Yes, you did, but no, it's just too dangerous. I talked to my wife and I thought to myself, 21 hours of driving is just dangerous then. We want Chris on EV motorbike. No, I'm not a fan of two-wheel moving objects. Well, what do you think about the new Tesla Model S? Model S is a nice car. I'm not a fan of the steering wheel, and I'm not a fan of the no gear lever, so that the gear change is being done by the car itself. It thinks what you're doing. Yeah, I don't know that. But the rest, range, battery, power, Model S. I prefer the Model S when it comes to driving to the Model 3. The e-up offers more, at least charging speed and fully equipped. That's true. E-up does that. EQA looks really good. I think so too. I'm very interested. We need to find out who broke the EQC. My bet would have been Chris. I have no idea. They just contact me 2 weeks before or say, you have to drive the EQA, but they usually do not get things right at first release. We'll see. A big buffer means it will charge faster for longer, like the e-tron. That's true. Maybe the charging curve is amazing. Maybe it's faster on the 1,000-kilometer drive than the ID3. I think Mercedes and BV are lagging behind in EV terms. You mean BMW? Kia, Hyundai and Tesla seem to be pushing boundaries at the moment with Volkswagen chasing. I think so too. You're totally right. All the AGLA, EQA Mercedes car looks so odd to me. Any Korean EV is way more interesting. I wouldn't say more interesting. You get more for the money, I would say. How have you got any release dates for the Ionic 5 and Kia EV6? For the EV6, I have release dates. It says it's on the, well, not dates. They say EV6 should come in fall, so September, October, and then the GT line the same time, and then the GT a year later. Ionic 5 should come summer to fall. How about the P7 with CCS now? Yeah, I just saw Björn. I think Xpeng doesn't have a lot of cars. I contacted iWays for the U5. Sorry, his voice is broken. And they said they only have 3 cars, press cars in Germany, and so I'm waiting to get one at some point, and I'm pretty sure Xpeng is even worse. They have a few, I'm guessing, in Norway, and then just a tiny bit amount in Germany. ID4 in quarantine, electric drive system error after 2.1 update. They put in a special place in a workshop. Ah, you told me that. Yeah, that's not nice. We're at 12k subs now. Party time. Party time. Excellent. But my most amazing time, or for me personally, what would be amazing is if I have more subscribers here than on my guitar channel that I had before, where I have 21,000 subscribers right now, but I don't do anything with videos, and I never earned money with it because I was doing covers, and with covers the creator of the song gets the money. You don't get almost nothing. And so it was just for fun, and at some point I lost interest in playing guitar. I play a bit, but not too much. But it will be a big day when I have more subscribers here than on that channel. Because the other channel started in year 2002 or 2003, something like this. Well, off later this year in Germany, entry model live 11,000 off the grants. Yeah, that looks okay. Is there one pedal driving in ID3, ID4? No, and there's a reason for that. So, and I this is what I was told. I cannot say, I'm not a mechanic, or do I know stuff about driving manufacturers or whatever? This is what Volkswagen told me. ID3 and ID4 right now have only rear-wheel drive. That means the motor is on the rear axle, and you only have regen on the rear wheels. So when you're on a slippery road, wet, snow, and you put your foot off the pedal extremely fast and you have full regen, if the regen is too strong, if only the rear wheels are braking, it's possible that you're sliding. And I noticed that in the ID3, even with that limit, there's a tiny bit of movement. And that's why you will never get more regen in the ID3, ID4 with rear-wheel drive. In the all-wheel drive models, it could be different. We'll see about that. But when you then take your foot and brake and you still get more regen, then the other brakes, the friction brakes, come with the regen, and then you can have more braking feel, but only regen alone. So no one-pedal driving in ID3 and ID4. EV6 is probably the most exciting EV announcement for the last 18 months. I think Ionic 5 was the same. Hi Eric. Ibanez acoustic? No, that's what is it? Kirkland TX. Very cheap guitar, but it sounds nice. I was friends with two guys who had a music store. And so I got this very cheap, and I helped them and I worked for them and stuff like that. You are Clapton, aren't you? No, Clapton never had long hair. Or did he? No, he had hair like this, I think. I don't know. Testing Dacia? No, I emailed Renault, because it's the same press people, if the Dacia Spring Electric is also available at some point to test out. I have to hear back. She's on holidays. We'll see. Can you review Marvel R? I already thought about that too. And MG in Germany is just starting to get press cars and to get an own distribution. And I was in talks with them for an MG ZS EV. And of course I want to talk to them about the Marvel R as well, because it looks very interesting. The same with the long sedan that they have. I forgot the name. But that looks interesting. I would want that. Top speed of ID4 and ID3 are the same, both limited by Volkswagen. Who asked about the top speed? I haven't seen that. Would you have a Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus or Volkswagen ID3 58 kilowatt hours? You know what I drive? And did you see my videos where I was thinking about what car to get? I say that all the time in every videos, and most people are annoyed by it. 140 people here. Wow, only 62 likes. The Tesla Model 3 is an amazing car. I say it all the time. Amazing software, amazing charging, amazing range, amazing efficiency. It's awesome. Specs are awesome. But I drove a Tesla Model 3 long range for an hour, a Standard Range Plus for an hour, and again a Model 3 long range for a day, 1,000 kilometers. And I prefer my ID3 when it comes to driving. Yes, the specs are way better, way more power, way better charging, better efficiency and everything, way better software, way better stuff that you can do. All of this, braking is better, but I don't like the steering feel, how it steers, the steering wheel itself. I don't like the seating position, very low and sporty. I don't like the suspension. It's too sporty for me. I don't like the battery bump right under the seat. I love to put my feet under the seat, and I can't do that with a Model 3. I can do it with a Renault Zoe. Who else has a battery bump? Model S, for example, I can't remember. I only drove a few hours. Is it true the Volkswagen CEO got fired? I had no idea. Really? I haven't read anything. I'm sure I would have read something somewhere. Yeah, but I prefer ID3 because what do I do with a car? What do most people do with a car? They drive normal distances and then rarely very long distances where the specs of the standard range of the Model 3 are just way more important on a long distance trip. I want to be able to do a long distance trip, and I did this with the ID3 and I'm fine with it. Yes, the Model 3 would be better on a long distance trip. but I just prefer how the Volkswagen ID3 drives. I love my Walter. It drives amazing and I'm very happy. And every time I have a different car and then I go back to the ID3, that's nice. Even ID4. ID4 drives great. Don't get me wrong, ID4 drives great, better than most other cars. But when I go back to the ID3, to my ID3, that's important, I like to sit not as high SUV as in the ID4, and I love that I have a bit more power than the ID4. New Model S gear changes on the screen, it's not guessed by the car. Ah, so they changed that. I only said that the car will, but that's also, I'm sorry. Why is it on the screen? That's a bit of an important thing to do it on the screen. What is so bad with one thing? I don't know. E208 or Zoe 50 kilowatt hours. I haven't driven the E208 yet, so I can't say. When it comes to specs, Zoe is better, except for charging. Zoe had a bit more range, and Zoe had a few problems. I had it this summer, press car for 2 weeks. So, but I have to drive the Peugeot. I wrote a few emails out today to get more press cars and asked a few other companies. I asked Citroën. I don't know why I say it so stupid. And who else did I ask? There were a few people. I think it was 7, 8 emails today I sent out office work. Powder is just electricity provider running on mobile e-network charged on one location recently using regular Mobi card. Okay. Have you heard about the Skoda Enyaq 4 EV cars? Specs look interesting. Of course I heard of it, and I asked Skoda for a press car, and they have their media drive soon with the car, so that journalists and influencers can drive the car, but I'm not getting one. I'm not invited. I'm too small. Other people are there before me. If they said if someone is canceling, maybe you get a spot, but so far nothing is open for me. So it will be later. I just don't have any connection with. I was only invited to the ID4 media drive because I know a few people now, and Volkswagen knows me, and for some reason they like me. I don't know why. No bathrobe. Did I get the wrong channel? It's warm in here. Now it's 19 degrees in here. The lights alone. I mean, have you seen the lights? Each of them has, I think, 170 watt or so. There are 2 lights here. Even the door is open. You see that? And still, it warms up the place. And that's my girl. You okay, my girl? Yes. But no cat. I'm sorry. Where were we? Yeah, will you test the Skoda Enyaq? I just said advertise on your channel for this one. Maybe get some people to come over. On your other channel. No, nobody. I did that in the beginning. I started testing cars on the other channel, but I got so many dislikes and people were leaving because they were interested in cars, not in cars, they were interested in music. And so I opened, what was it, almost 3 years ago. In July it will be 3 years, this channel. No ponytail, it decreased the Easter Sunday look. Yes. They could add one pedal driving if the system used the brakes as part of B mode, but they don't want to do. Yes, that's true. And they should add this as the same as e-pedal from Nissan Leaf. It also uses the friction brakes, and I would love if Volkswagen would put that in, and then and let us choose, so we can press a button, e-pedal or not, on the screen. And if we don't want that, then it's B mode, just regenerative braking or that. Tesla 3 rear-wheel drive has one pedal drive. That's true. But Volkswagen is so conservative. They said, no, we don't want to do that. It's true. Darren is totally wrong. Maybe they blame the traction and work properly and blame other things. That's very, very possible. Because of the not sporty ride, or I don't know, the suspension. But just how the car is right now, I noticed it in the car. They couldn't make it work to have more regen. I even know the number. 1.6 meter square per second is, what, meter per second square? What's acceleration again? My physics knowledge has been on for years. The COVID haircut. Hairdressers are shut in Germany. No, I always look like that. The slip do is too high region between the wheels and an axle should be dealt by the ESP system like Tesla does it. I call BS. That can be tackled by ESR. You should be able to come to full stop with only one pedal if you don't need too intensive braking. Again, I don't know it. This is what I've been told. I have no idea if it's true. I ordered ID3 City, but delivering expected in week 47. When 47? That's in the end of November. You poor guy. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I wonder why Skoda Enyaq you have to spec up the vehicle to the same standard as the current Ionic 38 kilowatt-hour premium SE costs over 43 plus. Surely this isn't a people's car. But you also have a bit more range in the Skoda Enyaq than to the Ionic. I think that's a bit of a difference. Slap the like button now. That's true. We have 73 likes, 150 people watching, 27 more and I leave. I put the like on the live stream. Hey, Jill is here, Jill is here. Questions. If you don't buy EV6, can we get our 100 euros back? Did you ever pay 100 euros? IDC rules, that's true. What are you more excited about, ET7 or Lucid Air? I didn't even know what ET7 is. Is that the Neo? Not excited about either. Because I get excited when it gets closer to getting the car out there and maybe seeing it. I have the same feeling with the steering feel on the Model 3, but I like the tech in it. Totally understandable. Waymo CEO resigned. It's big celebration in Tesla community. Who's Waymo? I think Volkswagen with solid-state battery will kill Tesla. I have no idea when it will be time, and Tesla is not sleeping either. I think they will work on that the same way. Someone's choice of car is a very personal thing. It's true. We each weigh up pros and cons differently. So therefore, when it comes to EVs, the important thing is being able to have the choice. Exactly. Chris loves Walter. That's true. And everybody should make their own choice. Of course, I'm just saying what mine is. Love my MG ZS EV. Not so refined, but loads of room. That's great. Model 3 is just a toy car for wealthy people. I don't think so. I don't think so. The other day I was watching Björn's stream with the ID4 and noticed someone named Herbert Dies donated $5. Might be the CEO. No, I'm pretty sure somebody called himself Herbert Dies to do that. Yes, Dacia, remember, fool? Because you're a legend till Herbert Dies, are you here? I am a legend like unicorns are. Okay. I think the idea behind all of the screen is that it's configurable by software. It's why smartphones don't have buttons. Software is far more flexible and cheaper to change. That's true, but for driving sometimes it's not as nice. Even my ID3, that's my personal, again, opinion always. In my ID3, I would like more buttons. So when I look at Ionic 5 or Kia EV6, I prefer to have more buttons. I don't know. Seat heating is a button. Lane assist off is a button. Volume is a knob. I prefer that. I don't think that less is always more. In Skoda's lost your reviews are great. Thank you. Damn, Marcus, how do you have Haberdis when I will get my 2.1 update? Well, you don't need it. Your car is working, right? Maybe if they update it, then you get problems. There are a lot of people who have problems with the 2.1 update that a control unit is not working very well. Maybe Herbert Dies is a secret Chris Patreon. No, but there are at least one Volkswagen guy that I know is also a Patreon, but he never says anything. But I know that. I met him once. Very nice guy. Marcus, when Portuguese stop eating bacalhau, I don't know what it is. I think it's better for the brakes not to have one pedal. It's just very comfy to drive, I have to say. ID3 has more reliability braking than Standard Range Plus for wants this. I don't know what that means. Now, almost 3 weeks at the dealer, my ID3 for software update, no spare computer to replace. Germans are very bad to manage unexpected event. That's true, I have to say. Since ID3 started and the problems with software and with a spare part, especially with the, well, you always have to think spare parts. What they need for you is a control unit that needs chips, and right now, because of Corona and the whole world wants to work at home, chips are rare to get. That's why you don't get graphic cards and CPUs that you want and stuff. VW now stands for Volkswagen. Yeah, I heard that too. That's crap. They should fire the CEO just for that. Yeah, I heard that too. That's not nice. If you use the cruise control, then the car will come to a stop in traffic and move off again when the car in front moves off. Must be between 5 or 6 seconds, otherwise you have to touch the gas pedal. That is true. I do that a lot. But they mean one pedal driving. That's a bit different. The BMW i3S had that. That's really nice. I have Mercedes S-Class here. Here are lots of buttons in it just for you. I agree how he said in the Volkswagen PR failure. Why not have custom buttons in a car like you have on digital cameras? Why not? 2.1 sucks! I will keep the classic. That's true. Marcus, would you buy EV6 too? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about EV6. Why did I pre-order? Well, when the Ionic 5 was released, I looked at it and thought it's a very interesting car. Do I want to pre-order it so I get, I don't know, more input into, or not input, get more input from Hyundai, maybe to get to test the car. Maybe they also do the same thing as Volkswagen with pre-bookers and stuff like this. But I missed it because it was 1,000 euros, and still Ionic 5 was pre-booked in a day or so when it started. I totally missed it. First the server broke, and then it was on what was it, on 25th something? Was it February? And then it was just all gone. That's true. Volkswagen could be an April Fool's joke. That's true. I don't. You're right. EV6 is a SUV. It's more SUV than ID3. That's totally correct. EV6 has too many buttons for me. That's true. But then I'm on the press people list of Hyundai and Kia, and they always send me on the day when there's something happening. They send me an email with all the information that press people get. And I got a few weeks ago the EV6 email, what the car will be. That will the brother or sister of the Ionic 5. And then on that day, I got the email with a few specs and also the versions. And there was that GT version. And I thought, I find it very cool that Kia, I mean, I don't know, I'm sure Kia has a few sporty models, but overall, when I think of Kia, I don't know, I don't think of 580 horsepower in 3.5 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. I don't think of that. And I thought that's cool that they would do that. And then, I don't know, during the day I went on the website and it says reserve here for 100 euros. I thought I'd do that. Come on. Again, I'm interested in the car. It doesn't mean that I will buy the car. We'll see. If so, the reservation... if the car will really come at the time when they think it would come, so in winter of 22, so in 1.5 years, then I still have almost a year lease of Walter, of my ID3, and then I won't buy the car. I will not have two cars at the same time, and I know that I can just stop leasing at the ID3. It just doesn't work. And so I would wait even more. When I think of wow, I can afford the car, the EV6, it's not true. I'm interested, like I said, in the power. It's more interesting to me. I know I got the comment right away. Why don't you get a Model 3 performance, more power, cheaper, better charging, blah 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 blah, and. But I don't know. The Kia is more interesting to me when I see the car inside, outside, and that it is a Kia. And I'm a fan of the Korean cars. I love the Ionic, I love the Kona. E-Niro I'm very excited about. I only drove an hour so far, but I'm happy to get the press car in the mid of May. And I'm very interested in that. And when I think of what the ID3 costs, and list price and what I pay, and what the EV6 costs, then, and I would also do leasing, then it would be 250 euros more or so a month. And I don't know what happens in 2 years when hopefully this YouTube channel is maybe a bit bigger. Maybe then I can afford it, or I want to afford it. We'll see. But I'm interested in the car. If I could afford it, let's say it like this. If ID3 would not be here and I could afford the EV6 GT, I would totally get it. But when it comes out, I don't know if I can afford it yet, or want. I could afford it, but do I want to afford it? And yes, it's a bigger car, way bigger than my ID3, but I don't know. It has some attraction to me, and I'm just interested in it. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense if you know me, and if what I'm talking about, SUV, I want a small car, I don't need so much power. But all-wheel drive, I always said, I always wanted all-wheel drive. But I don't know, it just seems, I'm just interested, and that's why I did this. I did the reservation, and I already got an email where I said that reservation holders get special information, get special videos and stuff like this. So this will be interesting then to provide to you, I think. Where were we? That April Fool was a total flop. Everybody laughed at them in the US. EV6 has too many wheels for me. Okay, that's good. How many buttons would you like in your next EV, Marcus? Why do they need 6? This thing is a good car. Will we get our 100 euros back if you don't buy? I get the 100 euros back. Chill, just want one button to communicate in the car in Morse code. Marcus, this is a cool Tesla starting to look dated. I don't think so. I don't think Tesla will look dated, outdated, because they will, with the software update, it always gets better. And then Model S is coming in September or soon, the new Model S. And then Model 3, I'm pretty sure not long till it will get an update and everything. And Model Y is coming to Germany soon, or to Europe. I don't think Tesla is outdated. I'm just not, I love the Tesla for what they stand for. I love what they did for electric vehicles. Volkswagen, I would not have an ID3 if there wouldn't be Tesla. I love the technology of Tesla, of the cars. I'm not a fan of the company. I don't like how Tesla is doing their business. And not just as me, as a press people, a person trying to get a car, which is impossible. They don't even email back. But overall, do not have. I had many conversations with different people that deal with Tesla and how it was, and I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Tesla is going in the direction that Apple is, and I'm not a fan of Apple because of the same thing. They get hyped. I'm not saying it's a bad product. Tesla is great, and Apple makes great phones and great tablets and great computers. But I think the hype is too much for me, and the fanboyisms. Not that Volkswagen doesn't have fanboys and stuff like this, but with Tesla and Apple, it's just too much, and that just turns me off. And I prefer, like I said, I prefer Kia EV6 to any Tesla. And Ionic 5 is also interesting, but so far they didn't announce a performance model, and I'm interested in that. And when I look at the car, they're both not the most amazing car to look at. So they're not the most beautiful car, but also my ID3 is not the most beautiful car in the world, but they'll still look good. Where you can delay the new contract just 12 months and you can change to normal Kia with 800 volt. I asked when I did the leasing on the ID3, I asked if I can get out of the lease earlier, and my car dealer said no. You cannot stop earlier, you cannot increase, so to do it longer. He said no, it's not possible. You mean delay the contract of the Kia to buy it and say I don't want it right now? I don't know it. I think EV6 is a good showcase for the eGMP platform. I'll wait for more sensible cars. I'll probably buy a Korean again. Yeah, like I said, Korean cars are cool. Oh god, the world doesn't need another Model 3 YouTuber. That's also true. Model 3 is done. I love everything Korean, mukbang. Oh god, the Matrix. EV6 is 800 volt fast charging, should be interesting. I'm pretty sure. And I like that too. So glad you're looking at the Kia instead of a Tesla. The EV6 is quite good enough. No need to pay 15,000 more just for such tiny advantage. What is a tiny advantage? You mean the GT model? I think it's more interesting. And it's, what is it, 45 to 65, so it's 20,000, isn't it? What is your car history? Was the ID3 your first EV, and what made you swap from ICE to EV? ID3 was my first new car and my first EV. I wanted to switch to EV for a long time, but until this point I couldn't either afford it or it wasn't the car that I wanted. And I was following the ID3 from the start. And that's why. Tesla is boring, they all look the same. Kia and Hyundai are doing cool stuff. I don't think they look boring. The big question is, will Kia create a first complainers club Facebook? How cool. Yeah. Tesla should stop designing cars for Elon Musk. Neil, before he had a Hyundai Matrix, we all miss it. That's true. Tesla ain't outdated. However, petrol prices may rise due Suez ship holdup that may increase EV sales. But not for long, huh? Wow, Car Pervert doing a pub quiz right now. Let's all switch there. Cool, let's go there. Happy Egg Day. Tesla is not a good car maker. They do have good underneath, but as far as building cars, they suck. I think they did suck, but I think they're getting better and better and better. Whereas Volkswagen can build a car, but the software is crap, Tesla is the complete opposite. And I think Volkswagen is trying to get better with software, and Tesla is trying to get better with building cars and having better quality. And I think Tesla is getting there faster. Volkswagen will need a bit to get same stuff. The Kia EV6 also very interesting for me, thanks to 600 kilograms of trailer. Brake, do you know how much the normal EV6 can do? It's all the same for all models. What I had in my press email though was the car has to be above 35% state of charge. It's weird. Can you get cheap electricity 5 cents per kilowatt hour in UK? No, I cannot. Germany is more expensive. I am a Volkswagen fanboy. That's why I drive a Skoda. That's good. The lack of flexibility is why I don't like leases. That's true, but I was way more scared to buy a car and then selling it, and then I have to go through the hassle. Do I get more? Do I get less? All this stuff. And here I just know when it's done, I give the car back, and unless I didn't scratch it to the bare whatever, it's just over. And I prefer that. That's why I did leasing. It was just easy. And I wanted it to be easy. And I got the first 3 month leasing for free. That because of the first mover agreement. That was nice. Kia EV, Volvo EV, what's buy? Well, I haven't. I only have driven the Kia e-Niro, and I have driven the Volvo XC40. The XC40, of course, is double the horsepower, double the power. It's fun, but consumption and range is way, way better in the Kia e-Niro. And EV6 will also be better. Time for the 100 storm. Oh, we had 87 likes still, 170 people watching. I like that more and more people are watching the live stream on Sunday, even though I'm not always talking about ID3, so it's not in the not in the title or something. I like that a lot. Thank you guys. Or gals. Do we have gals here? Is Cora here? I don't ever know. Of subject, any news on why the i3 doesn't allow for roof bars? There's no news. It was known from the beginning because the car wasn't designed to have a roof rack. The same as towing. It wasn't built for that, and so they can't guarantee that there won't be any problems. It was just not built for that. That's it. Does the other VW brands have the same software problems? Audi, Porsche. I know that Porsche had a problem in the beginning, but not anymore. With Audi, I don't know. I really don't know. Don't you think the EV6 is priced too expensive, considering the starting price of a GT line is roughly 55,000 and it's only two-wheel drive? Yes, but I think what they are playing with is, I think GT line with 55,000 already. It's also only the small battery, isn't it? And that's why the GT with 65,000 or 66,000 euros already has the big battery and has Caro. You mean no Caro yet? Did I say it wrong? No sign of her. How is wife today? She's good. She's in bed. Wesley is in bed too. Olivia is here, and Finnegan, our cat, is down there. When is the 48 kilowatt ID3 coming? It's a 45 kilowatt hour battery usable energy. It should be coming soon. I'm asking Volkswagen the whole time. I want to test the car. I want to get a Pro S, and I want to get a Pure, which is the small battery, and a Pro S is the big battery. I want to test them both. And I have contact with Volkswagen, so I'm trying, but so far no luck. That's the thing. I have good contacts, but I'm also small. If I would have 200,000 subscribers and have those contacts, I would get those cars, prototype cars and stuff like this. I would get that, or drive with someone driving the prototype car, something like that. But no. We need update on Darren road trip plan. That's true. Darren, you think you can still do the thing? For that price and performance, EV GT is cheap. Working tomorrow? No! Tomorrow is holiday in Germany. I'm working on Tuesday. And then, like I said, Wednesday the Twingo will come. On weekend, this weekend, next weekend, so next Sunday I want to do the 500 kilometer drive in the Twingo. Hopefully it doesn't rain. If it's then maybe it's on Saturday, depending on the weather. Yes, Jill, I'm here for the travel time tomorrow. Your hair is mighty. No, it's thin. But today I thought, let's see how many people will complain about the hair. I did one video once. I always do it with my hair up, and one time I did a video, a EV video with the hair down. And there was right away a complaint, is this a shampoo commercial? Oh my god. ID3 Pure delivery will be late this year. You can order but not get the car right now. Okay. Maybe you can buy 100,000 subscribers with the 100 euros spent on EV6. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I should look into buying subscribers, huh? Who cares if they're real? It's easier. It sounds horrible. It doesn't help with income, because not more people are watching the videos, but when you have subscribers, you get access to more cars. I see that with Mercedes the big time. I contacted Mercedes last year, I think around this time, March, April, and they just said, sorry, no, you're too small. And then I contact them again in October after ID3, when I was above 10,000. Oh no, I was at 8,000 subscribers, and then they said yes, you get an EQC in March, and then the EQC broke down. That's why I get the EQA. But since then I have contact with them, and I get contact emails from So I have contact with the test car department, and they give me email address from people who do the new cars, so the EQS. I got the email from the press person who's in charge of the EQS, so I emailed them. He was not there. Then he said, please email this, and then I emailed that person. And it doesn't mean that I'm getting an EQS to get close to it. They most likely say, what is this? Nah, 12,000 subscribers, that's nothing. But maybe, who knows? I see it now. I mean, this on when I get the EQA would be my 24th EV, different car. Not I had for example, Model 3. I drove 3 times. The Kona I drove 3 times. The Ionic I drove 3 times. The Renault Zoe I drove 2 times, maybe 3 times. I can't remember. Yeah, 3 times. And so just different EVs. It would be my 24th car. And I think that's awesome. I like that. Not sure. One of my shows has already cancelled. May do a Scotland road trip instead. That sucks. Aww. What shows? You wanted to follow Chris de Burgh on his shows? I can't wait to see Chris with short hair. Cindy would kill me if I cut my hair. The same as if I shave. She would kill me. Really. I mean it. She'd be so mad. Why 45 kilowatt hour ID3 would be good, less range? Because it's cheaper. And some people, for money is important. King-like hair. Rock time, long hair. More complaints about no bathrobe. Yes. Great troll shampoo commercial. Yeah, that was amazing. I have the same hair. It's nice to see men with long hair. 20,000 subscribers will shave his head. Nope. Are people allowed to build garden patios on a Sunday in Germany? If you do it quietly, yes. If you do it with something that makes noise, so a drill or whatever, no. Go for Steve, less weight as well. Probably corners a lot better ill for only drive in a city. Yes, it's interesting in the ID4 and ID3 with a small battery, how it feels like, because it's just lighter. Why don't you rename your channel EV Metal? Cindy had a YouTube channel for 2 months or so. She made a few videos. What was the name? I can't remember. Lady Metal Woman? I don't know what it was. I can't remember. She just talked about what she likes and stuff in metal, and which frontmen she likes and not likes and stuff like this. It was nice, but after a while she just that's stupid. Just not her thing that she wants to do. She's tried it a bit and wasn't her thing. Let me buy 20k subscribers, Marcus, please. No, in Netherlands, they say ID3 Pure is in week 47. They don't want to sell the 45 kilowatt hour. You should do a test of a better route planner app if working now. It's still not working. Every time when I get into the car and I start in Android Auto a better route planner, it comes up, shows me my current location, then loop, the picture changes, and I get the location where the car was this morning or whatever. And then it doesn't move. I can do a trip, but and I move the car, but the map is not moving. And it was since the start, since the beta test, and they're updating it a few times a week for the beta version. It's still not working. Where were we? Can you do a review of home chargers on different EV speed, usability, etc.? Since I don't have different EVs at home all the time, and how would I get so many different home chargers? You mean just, I would have to test them. If I cannot look at a website and say, this is now a home charger, it's good because of this and this, and then it would just be spec-wise. You really have to test those things. And it depends on the car. I built myself a new charging infrastructure for my EVs in my garage last week and yesterday. I'm still beat. So a few weeks ago, I made a review of two Metron cables, one Type 2 cable. And by the way, I just noticed, I tried it once for real. I was just looking at it and said it's a Type 2 cable, it's very light, it's nice. I tried it on a charger and it's only a one-phase cable. So it's 3.6 kilowatt or so. That's crappy, so it's no use for me at all. But maybe he sent the wrong one. It's fine. I talked to him if he wants it back, but he didn't wrote back. But I also got the charging cable that can charge 11 kilowatts. So it's a charger that's pretty small, and it's like the Juice Booster, but only 11 kilowatt, not 22. And you plug it into a 30 amp, 400 volt, three-phase plug, and then you can charge 11 kilowatt. And so electrician will come on April 12th, when I have holidays, install a 32 amp plug in my basement. I already put a cable down to my garage, have a plug with a switch in the garage, already plugged in the charger, had the charging cable on the side so I can charge every EV that I can think of in the front, on each side, even outside of the garage. The cable is 10 meters long. That's good. And in the house, I already put the plug on to plug it into the socket that the electrician will build for me there. And then I can charge 11 kilowatt at home, because my free charging 2 houses away from work is gone. For 2 months I could charge for free. Not at work, it was 2 houses away, a power company, but they turned off that charger and built 2 new chargers that cost 39 cents per kilowatt hours AC, and I'm not charging there. No way. Why don't you name channel EV Metal? It's chicken and eggs though, because I get the cost and get subscribers. Let me buy. Where was I? There are people on Fiverr that say they can get people more subs. I know that there's, I mean, you can always make an account, you just need an email address, make a YouTube account, and then get subs, but so much work. And I don't know. What's it? Where were we? Had tickets for Blooming Group in Berlin, now cancelled. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Would Cindy kill you in live stream? No, she will kill me the second she sees me. Cut. You can sleep at my place if Cindy kick you out. Ooh, we had 101 likes. Should I stop? No, we read the rest. Maybe Cindy can make you suffer after cutting your hair. Sure, lots of people will like that. That's also true. Let's all subscribe to Cindy channel. Why was that blocked by YouTube, Jill? You said let's all subscribe to Cindy channel and it got blocked. Oh, it's weird. I just can't afford the 58 kilowatt hour Pure City is already over budget. I'm so sorry. But I would recommend the middle battery. The big battery I would not recommend. Just for driving feel. It's a bit too heavy. If you need the range, if you have to drive a lot, then the 77 kilowatt hour battery in the ID3 is great. But other than that, no. EV6 GT line always already has the big battery, but 55,000 for just two-wheel drive. Are you sure? Let's look. Kia worldwide. Kia Germany. Where was the Kia World Premiere EV6? What you want to see today? There it is. Let's look. EV6 GT line battery. No, you can have the small battery or the big battery in the GT line. Because when I go into EV6 GT, I can only select the big one. In the GT line, I can select small battery, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, or the big battery. And the same with the normal EV6, of course. So if I go on reserve and GT line, the 55,000. But it says here with the big battery, but you can have it with a small battery. So one of those things is wrong. But the GT is then 66. Well, so it should be 666, eh? It's fine. It's weird. Should I say Indigo? What will you get in the meantime? Oh yeah, oh poor Inigo. That's so hard. Yeah, he told me the other day. Where were we? Oh my god. You're too fast. I drove with my ID4 650 kilometers yesterday. It was wonderful. That's nice. You can sell your hair. An auction would be awesome. I can show you my blue man, Darren. Any news about ID faster charging? Tesla B mentioned it several times during yesterday ID4 video. What do you mean? The rumor that ID3 can charge 130 or 160 kilowatt, this is still just a rumor. Again, Volkswagen is always trying to improve the car, but they're testing it over time. I'm sure they're testing even charging it with 200 kilowatt and see what the battery does. And if they see that the charging speed can be increased without damaging the car in the 8 years, what was it, 160,000 kilometers, the warranty that they give you, then they will change that. Who would buy his hair? No idea. It's true. About 2 passengers weight difference. This is very notable difference in a small car. It is. And it costs 6,500. Is more than an ID4 for limos back here in Sweden. Crazy. How is it in Germany? I have no idea how much the Skoda costs. I really don't know. How get a Tesla Model 3 long range for 50,000? So it seems 55,000 for just two-wheel drive seems a little overpriced. That's true. But you get 800 volt system, more space than in a Model 3. This is a way bigger car than a Model 3. How is Project 11 kilowatt? Have you set fire to anything yet? No, I have not. Because I don't have power in the garage yet. The electrician has to come first. Europe was a German EV metal band. It's the final countdown. Is ID3 coming with dual motor? It would be amazing. I would love ID3 with 150 kilowatt in the back and in the front. That would be. I would prefer that to the EV6 GT. That would be amazing. Do you know if EV6 also, like the Ionic 5, will have a 230 volt socket inside the car? Yes, it does. And it can do the same thing. It says it here. Well, this is German. That's crap. I need the English website. Where are we? There we are. Let's do United Kingdom. Do we have worldwide? No, do that. Hello. Can you even click it? Yes, I can. Where is it? There it is. 3.6 kilowatt. And I don't know if it has the socket in the car or only on the plug. I know that the Ionic 5 has it in the car as well. In the EV6 I haven't seen that yet. But I don't know if I don't know. I'm pretty sure some people would prefer it in the car as well. I can see that. I was charging for free today and yesterday from the sun. That's awesome. Björn liked how light Metron cables are. They are light, but I don't know. If I charge with 11 kilowatt somewhere, it's for 2 minutes after I had the cable in the hand. So this weight difference wasn't too much. Did Mercedes say how many subscribers you need before they loan you cars? No, they just said, I'm sorry, you're too small for us. And then later, when I emailed them with the 8,000, they were okay with it. XT40 and XT40 Recharge, any system changes? Well, electric. Other than that, it's the same car. Maybe Cindy can give more comments on cars. Yeah, we thought about that too. And every time when I have a press car now, we would want to do that. When I have a car just for a day, like with the EQV, she's most likely not even driving in the car. The same with the... Oh, I forgot. On April 13th, when I have the Twingo, I'm going to Freising, that's close to Munich, and I will drive a Polestar 2 for a few hours. That would be nice. And what was I saying? And like I said, if I have a press car for 2 weeks or at least a 1 week, then she will go with me to work. She will be in the car. She will feel it in the morning, in the afternoon, seat heating and everything. And then she can have an opinion on that. What we will work on is that she not emphasize so much on the negative. She has that from me. I do the same thing. Yes, I like something about a car and don't like about something in a car, but I focus on the dislike, and I don't like that at all. I want to be more open, say everything that's good and bad, but not too much, be mean or something. Why not Tesla? Already said it before. Cindy should restart the channel to compete with Wi-Fi. Your blue man sounds painful, Jill. GT line is fake GT? Question? Well, it's just a name. I think maybe Cindy can do a car channel and review cars. Bet she will get to 20k followers before you. That's possible. If she gets a nice cleavage thing, then yes. Rumor is at 175 already. Woo-hoo-hoo! The latest rumor I heard was 130 for the small battery, so mine, and 160 for the big. I think it's desperate to see you with short hair and no beard. Let me Photoshop that. Please don't. Send it to Mitchell and he can show us. It's not Tesla, so it has a real HMI. Yeah, might take a while, Marty. It's a lot of hairs to remove. Chris is a Bavarian Jedi. Do you need this? Is it easier when there's no hair? You need this, Jill? Well, still hair here, huh? How can I do this? Well, if the arm is back, that's stupid too. But now you can separate it better, can't you? Ah, forget it. When it's available in the UK? It's the same time, around October or so, and GT version a year later. Do you know if there will be a solar roof available for the EV6, and what made you go for the EV6 instead of the Ionic 5? I don't think there will be a solar roof. I haven't seen anything, and I don't need that. For me, that's just a gimmick. It costs money, and it gives you, in a perfect condition, if even 10 kilometers more range a day. And I don't want to leave my car in the sun all day. Then I need more air conditioning. In the summer, right now and in the winter, it's okay, but then you don't get the more 10 kilometers more range. And so, and because of Ionic 5 was because of the pre-ordering and also because of the form. I prefer the form of the EV6 to the Ionic 5. Ionic 5 looks very Honda E-like, just in big. It's not a bad looking car, but I prefer the EV6. I like it. It looks very normal it looks great from the side. It looks okay from the front. The rear, I can get used to. I like the inside a lot. I like it a lot. A better route planner has integrated with Polestar 2. You should try. If they have the software update, I will so try that. Maybe we need to find a race course and you could do a grand tour time lap for EVs. Yeah, it will not happen. First, I'm not a race car driver, and I don't think that will happen. You should get a TikTok account doing some silly dances by bringing subscribers here. Nah, not doing crap. I want to stay in my course. I do what I like. I think what I do, and some people already complained about that. I'm not a journalist who talks about the stuff that the car maker is giving me, and that's it. I like to put emotions, especially when I do it right now like this. I like to put emotions in the car and just show what I like and not like about stuff, and show consumption numbers. And the good thing what I have is I can do Autobahn high speeds, but in English, not in German. So if some people say, hey, I want to know what this and this does when you drive 150, and I can do that. You're over 100 likes. Why are you still here? Because I'm still reading. You're talking too much. How many kilowatt can charge up the EV6? 230 is the peak power DC and 11 kilowatt AC. I'm on my phone, can't screenshot properly. I'm so sorry. Have you ever thought about bringing your wife on a live stream? I did that. That was 2 weeks ago. On a Monday. I had the Monday off and we went to Regensburg and I did a live stream. You can check it out. It was what is it? Q&A with my wife Cindy. Would be fun to watch the husband-wife dynamic. ESP, his wife will keep him in order, I'm sure. That's true. Ooh, chat with sales. We can chat with someone there. Yeah. Kia said that. Here or not, we're having fun. Oh, that's nice. We want pigtails on Chris. Neil, he did 2 weeks ago. That's true. I now get a bold wig and put it in his jokes. Yeah, that's Evil Jill. Yes, EV6 looks good. I agree. Didn't you like to dance? No. The fully solar covered Xeon from Sono Motors will bring maximum 35 kilometers of range in ideal condition in Southern Europe. EV6 will solar roof will bring 5 to 10. Yes, I estimated it very well, huh? Hello from Southern California. You have it warm. Somewhere in the Kia website it is mentioned that from the GT line on it will have intelligent front lighting. I think it says it in the reservation site on the GT version, not GT line. I asked Cindy about Chris buying bras. Yes, he did. Oh, we did it. I'm at 110 likes. Well, how long are we doing this already? Doesn't it say that somewhere? I thought it says it somewhere how long the stream is. Doesn't say it. 1.5 hours, I think. Yeah, you were there too, Chill, huh? You should have seen that. Yeah, but I think we're done for today. Like I said, there are 2 videos with the EQV coming up, showing the car and driving the car. There was a fun weekend with the EQV. Not a car for me that I would need, but it's still driving okay for that size. And then Thursday, Twingo will come, and then next weekend will be live streaming with the Twingo. Like me after talking about ladies in Chris Hotel. That's true. She said she has a large collection. So does intelligent front lighting mean matrix? I think it means something like that. So that light thingies are turning off for the high beams. Again, it is a gimmick. It's nice on the ID3, but for me it would not be a thing why I would buy a car. If it has it, I'm happy and I like it, but it's not the most important thing. The light overall is important. ID3 has a very amazing light and the high beams just add to that. And I'm very happy with that, to have that. And it was one point why I decided for that line, not the first edition. The first edition Plus was the light as well. There was many other things what I wanted, but for me it was the high beam. I'm totally stupid. I'm saying it totally wrong. Yeah, I don't know. What do I know? What did I say yesterday? Who cares? Where was I? What did we talk about? Yeah, I totally forgot what I was saying. I'm horrible with that. Congrats on your breakfast getting healthier. Yeah, that was just one day. Today was my Easter was healthier than usual. Yes, but at work, cereal and coffee. That's what I do. That's my stuff. But what's coming up? So next, that was it. Plus white interior. That's true. I wanted the white interior in the ID3. That was the most important part why I got the Plus. And not Max and not First. I wanted the white interior and I still love it. It's so different. When you get into the car, everything is dark. It's okay, it's fine, but it's so normal. And when you get in, the door is white, the steering wheel is white, the dashboard is light gray, the infotainment screen is white. It's just, I don't know, it feels more welcoming. I feel so much. I think it's a big part why I love Walter. It's that white interior. It was the perfect thing for me. And it's, by the way, it's still not dirty. I can clean the steering wheel very, very nicely. It works very nicely. But so next weekend, a lot of live streaming, either Saturday or Sunday. with the Renault Twingo. And then the week after, so on Sunday, I'm guessing the 500 kilometer drive, which will take a long time. I'm guessing 10 hours because 100 kilometers of range and then an hour of charging. And then do the same thing again. Then you can calculate how long it will take. But what was I saying? 10 weeks till the next ID3 over-the-air update. Yeah, I think, when did I say? When was the beginning of the 2.1 and then 12 weeks later? So week 22, end of May, beginning of June, hopefully, we'll see. I like your channel, that's good. Thank you for your work. Thank you. Go for Steve! Steve Holt! If you know where that's from, you get a point. Where's this from? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. But and then because I have the week off, when I get the Twingo, I will do a Rockobi test with live stream during the day, and then I don't know if I do full consumption tests because the Rockobi test will get almost the full battery. So at 130 kilometers an hour, I'm pretty sure it has to be it's almost a full battery to drive 60 kilometers of my Rockobi test thing. So where was I? The letters, yes. Plus ID3 white is nice, but ID4 with panoramic roof is great too regardless which inside color. Nah, I'm not a fan of the panoramic roof because I don't look out there at all because I'm here. I don't need it. And for me, it's a problem if I want to attach a camera. Then I have to use a suction cup because you can't put something with pressure on there. So for me, no. So no April Fool, but that's not funny. I love the white interior of the ID3 too. Good. Saturday is Tesla Björn Day with ID3 77 kilowatt hour. Ah, so he got the Pro S before me. Of course, but it's the same as the ID4. He will do the test and we'll notice that the consumption is barely a difference and it feels very similar. Not a lot of stuff. We just finished Breaking Bad today. 62 episodes in 2.5 weeks. Knackered. Now you know why my ID3 is called Walter White. Next week a test drive booked with ID3. Enjoyed. Mario Jeopardy. No, Jeopardy was the music. What I was saying was Steve Holt. I charged today ICE car in an EV charger, got a parking ticket. You mean I parked today ICE car in an EV charger? Where's it from? Arrested Development? Exactly. That's where it's from. Jill won. He got a point. Okay, I'm stopping now. Going down, watching a bit TV now. And then go to bed. Tomorrow, relax, don't do anything. Oh, I did so much with the garage. There was a lot of work. The garage, I don't have an amazing drill, but it's okay. And it's a steel concrete garage. But I managed to make everything. That was awesome. Which manufacturer do you think will be the first to produce EVs without a closed loop system and full battery recycling? Well, full, Volkswagen is already at 96%. I think that's already pretty good. I think 96% is already amazing. So I don't know when 100% will come. This is about what you put in the battery and what you can get out. I don't know when that will be. Who is Shovel Guy? That's me. Okay, that's it for me. I do the intro again. Yeah, look at the happy guy. Needs a walk. Okay, you all take care. Pictures of the Twingo will be up on Thursday and then on the weekend live stream, like I said. Next week, so April 30th, then live stream driving with either Twingo or ID3 to Freising. I haven't. It depends how the Twingo is. If the Twingo is really annoying to drive on a long distance trip, I don't think I will drive with it to Freising. It's 130 kilometers and so. Is intro music yours? No, that was from Epidemic Sound where I get my copyright free music. And then I drive my ID3. I prefer that. Okay, but that's it. Still 107 people here. Cool. Yeah. See you next week. You all take care. Stay healthy. Hi. What? That was a horrible exit, huh?